With one wrong click, he didn't just see their secret. He became a witness they needed to erase. Leo wasn't a criminal, just a digital ghost. A coder who found joy in exploring the hidden corners of the internet. His playground was the code that ran the world, and tonight, he was just idly surfing, chasing a whisper of an unsecured server cluster. He'd been at it for hours, fueled by lukewarm coffee and the thrill of the chase. He found a vulnerability, a tiny digital crack in a corporate firewall. Nothing major, he thought, just a bit of sloppy network administration. He slipped through, expecting to find boring internal memos or financial data. Instead, his screen flickered to life with a live video feed. The quality was crystal clear, the audio sharp. It wasn't a corporate meeting. It was a sterile, white room. A man was strapped to a chair, his face a mask of terror. Standing over him were two figures in sharp, tailored suits, their faces impassive. A third figure, unseen, spoke with a voice that was cold, precise, and utterly devoid of emotion. The council has reached its verdict. Your breach of protocol cannot be tolerated. Leo's blood ran cold. He watched, frozen, as one of the figures produced a syringe. He couldn't look away. It was an execution, clinical and efficient. He was watching a man die, live, through a back door he should never have opened. As the feed cut to black, a new window exploded onto his multiple monitors. It wasn't his doing. A single line of text burned in crimson against a black background. "We see you." Panic seized him. This wasn't some amateur outfit. They knew, instantly. His own system, his fortress of solitude, turned against him. Code he didn't write began to execute. His firewalls crumbled. His own security protocols were being dismantled from the inside out. He yanked the Ethernet cable from the wall, a desperate, primitive act in a digital war. But it was too late. His hard drives began to whir violently, a high-pitched scream of data being wiped. He was being digitally erased. Leo ripped the power cords from the wall, plunging his apartment into darkness, save for the emergency glow of his laptop running on battery. He had to run. They had his IP address, which meant they had his physical address. The police? A laughable thought. The voice from the feed echoed in his mind, calm and authoritative. These people weren't thugs. They were powerful. They wouldn't just be in the system, they would be the system. He grabbed a pre-packed bug-out bag, a paranoid relic from his early hacking days he never thought he'd actually need. Cash, a burner phone, a few encrypted hard drives containing his only leverage, a 1-minute recording of the feed he managed to capture before they locked him out. He slipped out the back fire escape, his heart hammering against his ribs. The quiet suburban street felt menacing, every shadow a potential threat. He ditched his own car, knowing it would be tracked. He walked for miles, melting into the late-night anonymity of the city before catching a cross-country bus. Every face he saw was a potential enemy. The friendly old lady, the student with headphones, the businessman typing on his laptop. Were they watching him? The paranoia was a physical weight. On the bus, he risked turning on the burner phone. He had one person he could trust, Anya, another hacker, a ghost like him, but smarter, more careful. He sent a single, encrypted message. Echelon compromised. Needs sanctuary. Burning. It was their old code. Echelon was his handle. Burning meant he was being actively hunted. The reply came hours later. A single set of GPS coordinates. No words. He knew the place. An abandoned radio observatory deep in the desert. A place they once explored as kids, dreaming of finding signals from other worlds. Now, he was just hoping to survive this one. After 2 days of travel, living on stale snacks and stolen moments of restless sleep, he arrived. Anya was there, her face etched with worry. "Leo, what did you do? What did you see?" she asked, pulling him inside the dilapidated control room. He didn't have to explain. He just played the recording. The color drained from her face. "Leo," she whispered, "this isn't just a corporation. This is the Syndicate. They're a myth, a ghost story hackers tell each other. They're said to have roots in everything. Government, finance, military. For a week, they worked tirelessly in their desert hideout. Anya was a genius. She built a digital fortress around them, a maze of proxies and false trails designed to throw the hunters off their scent. They tried to dig deeper into the Syndicate, using the fragment of data from the initial breach. They found whispers, encrypted communications hidden in plain sight on public forums, references to a global network of influence. It was bigger and more terrifying than either of them could have imagined. They were poking a beast of unimaginable scale. The pressure was immense. Every car that passed on the distant highway made them jump. Every flicker of the power grid felt like an attack. One evening, while running a diagnostic, Anya's screen suddenly went blank. The same crimson text appeared. "We see you. Nightingale." Nightingale. That was Anya's handle, a name no one else knew. A name Leo himself had only learned a few years ago. Anya looked at Leo, her eyes wide with a terror he had never seen before. How? How did they find me?" she stammered. Her fortress was breached. This meant they were compromised from the inside. But how? Was there a tracker on him? Something in his bag? Or was it someone she trusted? The thought was too horrible to contemplate. Her system began to self-destruct, just as his had. "They're coming, Leo," she said, her voice trembling. "They're coming right now. You have to go." He refused to leave her, but she shoved a new drive into his hand. "Everything I found. It's more than you have. Go. Now." He ran, leaving her amidst the dying glow of her monitors. He sprinted through the desert scrub, the observatory shrinking behind him. He didn't look back. He made it to a small, prearranged safe house, a dingy motel room miles away that Anya had set up as a final fallback. He locked the door, his breath coming in ragged gasps. He was alone again, truly alone. His only ally was gone, consumed by the very shadows they were trying to expose. Was Anya captured? Or worse, guilt and fear warred within him. He clutched the drive she gave him. It was all he had left, his last hope and her last stand. As he stood there, catching his breath in the silence of the room, he heard it. The soft crunch of gravel outside. The low rumble of an engine cutting out. He peered through a crack in the blinds. A black, windowless van had pulled up right outside his door. The side door slid open. This was it. There was nowhere left to run. Is this the end for Leo? Or is it just the beginning of his fight against the Syndicate? If you want to find out what happens next, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss part 2. Let me know in the comments what you think he should do. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.